Hello. It's another week, and we have another guest. Matt, I don't know how we keep doing it, Jess. I really don't. But
We're so good
here
at
we are.
this.
And as I have just learned in the green room, apparently Jess and our guest, Shabnam, have never met. I mean, so it is really finding new friends. How cool is that? Or was I
It
not
is.
supposed to give that away? I don't know.
Very
No, you
cool.
can give that away.
Perfect.
Also, in the green room, we all decided to wear green, and then we came in here, and you're not wearing green.
I thought it was called the green room because of the green screen, not because of we wearing
Oh.
something green.
Oh, I thought we
You
had to
need
wear
to be
the
more
color of the room.
specific when you make up all these rules, Jazz.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Next
Anyway,
time.
our guest.
I mean, I could walk out and find something green, and then come back. Potentially, I may have
There's
to
no
go home for
time.
that.
We've already gone down a rabbit hole, and we're on limited time, remember?
Funny how you say we've gone down a rabbit hole, but you've actually started that green discussion. But anyway, Shabnam, great to have you on the show. Welcome. For those like Jess who have never met you, would you like to introduce yourself real quick, maybe?
Hi. Well, first of all, thank you for having me. My name is Shabnam Watson. I've been in the data world for about 20 years. I started as a programmer working with .NET and SQL Server 7. Then I got into SQL Server Analysis Services with that .NET programming, and then got into dimensional modeling, got into the cubes, MDX. From there, the rest of the SQL stack. And then eventually to Power BI, then Synapse Analytics, then Fabric. So that's kind of been the path that I've been on.
What a journey.
Yes. Yes. And I'm also a Microsoft Data Platform MVP. And for some reason, Jess and I have not met before. So we're going to fix that.
We'll
We will
fix
that. We will. Nice.
I mean,
That
there's
is.
enough events out there that at some point we're going to find
We will cross
some place
paths
for
for
the two
sure.
of you to meet.
For
I
sure.
mean, like I said, that data grown announcement is also very, very close. Very
Ooh.
close. It's not out there
I'll
yet,
be
but it's
there.
going to be very, very soon. Anyways, before we go down another rabbit hole, because these things apparently happen with Jess, this first question, well, we hear the questions get harder one by one, but still, given that you've gone down a very long path in the data world and that you've seen lots of things, Shabnam, what is your favorite data thing? And it is perfectly fine to say multidimensional cubes. Just totally non-biased here.
No, I was actually thinking about that question earlier, since you guys had given me a heads up of, what to expect. My favorite thing is SQL language itself. I've learned so many different query languages over the years after that, programming languages before that, but for some reason, SQL for me is the most straightforward language to work with, maybe because I learned it early on. But I just love it. Just super, super simple, straight, powerful. So I love that. And then obviously Power BI, because that's where I end up spending most of my career. So, and then within Power BI and Fabric, I am really big fan of their direct lake storage mode, because no more loading the models and waiting for refreshes and things like that. So that blew my mind. So I love that feature from the Fabric side.
So was that 3 favorite things, would you say?
I was
Yeah,
going to say just that.
yeah.
Technically, even 4 if you don't count Power BI and Fabric as one.
Interesting.
Yeah, SQL, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got a top 4 maybe. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll take SQL as your final answer.
Wait till you ask me about the food question.
Ben, where do you keep finding these guests?
Apparently, we have a buffet coming in because it's not just going to be one dish.
Okay, I'm excited for that.
I mean, I'm not really opposed to the idea of a buffet. So
no, that's actually what we should have said. My favorite food is a buffet. It could be anything.
Yeah, or we just change the question a bit and basically ask people what they would put on a buffet they make for us. So, but
yes,
we're not at that question yet.
Also, that would be 15 minutes of describing a buffet, so we would need to lengthen our episode length a little bit.
Finding data buffets, new show coming in. You've heard it here first.
Watch it here. Anyway, as you said, we're not on that question yet. We're on the second question, which is when you're not SQLing, Power BIing, Fabric, or maybe a fourth, I forgot. What do you get up to in your spare time? What is
Direct
your
Lake,
favorite
Jess.
non
Direct Lake. Please focus.
direct
Fall.
like? Sorry, you can tell I don't spend much time in Power BI.
It's not a
Is
Power
it
Me
in
BI.
Power BI? No.
I mean,
Great.
ish.
Who knows? There are nice lakes. Anyway, what do you get up to in your spare time? What's your favorite non-data thing?
Yeah, spending time with the family, a little bit of gardening. I like gardening, nothing fancy, but when it's springtime, just planting a couple of flowers. I enjoy that. Traveling if I get a chance to. So those are the kind of activities that I like to do. I also like um, I also like browsing internet for um, how people decorate spaces. I
Okay.
love looking at how people paint the colors in their rooms, or like I'm getting ideas from your backgrounds right now. I love
Ah,
paying
perfect.
attention to those kind of things. I find that relaxing.
I like him.
I'm not 100% sure if we get one distinct answer this time because to me it
No,
sounded
I
like
can't.
family and travel and gardening and decorating.
Well, what happens if it was a journey with your family traveling through to see gardens? Maybe it is one specific like niche thing.
Garden decorations.
Yeah, there
Got the
you go.
decorations.
Garden
Yeah.
gnomes.
That's your favorite thing. That's what we're going to put in the promo for this episode.
Oh
Direct
no.
lakes and the gnomes that sit by them.
Yeah.
Perfect.
After some thinking consideration, no, that's not what we're gonna put in the promo. But people already
That's
know
why I'm
that
not in
because
charge of
people
that.
have already seen the promo once they've actually reached this video.
Gotcha.
Unless there's actually people finding the video first, then look for the promo. But
That's what I do. I watch the full thing and then I watch the trailer.
I see.
I'm
I
just
really got nothing. Shabnam, what was your favorite travel destination just to get back to the track here at least slightly in let's say the last 12 months?
Florida.
nice. That was a very
Yeah.
straightforward answer.
It
Yep.
was.
I like Florida.
A specific part or just anywhere?
The amusement parks in
Okay,
Florida.
cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. I've never been to Disney or any of those parks down there, so
I will send you a selfie later that year, Jess.
okay, perfect. I look forward to it.
It will basically be as if you were there.
Oh, why don't we go together? You can take me. We can go on a podcast adventure right after
You're
this
more than
concert tonight.
you are more than welcome to join us.
Perfect.
I will send you the dates.
Great.
But I'm not 100% sure you really want to do that, but
No. Okay. We'll think about it.
I'm gonna put you in charge of Gwenny for the Disney days. So
Actually, Kels is very good with kids, so can I delegate that task?
I mean, given that Kels is my favorite volunteer anyway, I would say yes,
Perfect.
of course. So we're just gonna hang by the pool? Deal.
Yes. And they go to Disney.
I like
And we
that.
eat food by the pool because it's one of our favorite things to do.
Speaking of food, amazing segue. I see what you did there,
You're
Jess.
welcome.
I'm slightly afraid of actually asking the question because on our first question that was expecting a single distinct answer in the sequel world, there would be an error message that basically tells you that you cannot have that kind of in condition. But anyways, we got 4 answers, and then on the second question we also got 4 answers. But then we've been told, oh, wait for the last question because
Wait for it.
wait for it. But I can't take the suspense any longer. So, Shabnam, which are your favorite foods? I said it because
Can I give one of my favorite restaurants?
Sure. Just change the question totally. Why not?
No, because
This is your podcast.
Florida.
You do what you like.
Yes. So in Florida,
ah,
Disney,
Okay.
Epcot.
Okay.
In the Germany section,
Oh,
ooh,
there is a restaurant called Beer Garden.
okay.
that restaurant, the buffet.
A German buffet.
It's more
Okay,
of
okay.
I think it's more of a Bavarian. So it's after I had, because I was such a big fan of it, I was showing pictures of it at one of the MVP summits to some of my Bavarian friends, and they explained to me that they're from, the food is from that region, so they mix it
Hmm.
all up. And of course, here most people don't know exactly the specifics of this food belongs to this town. So
Hmm.
anyway, that's what I like. That's one of my favorite places to go to when
Perfect.
I go to Florida.
Yeah. Okay. Traveling favorite. Bavarian buffet favorite. What kind of foods are we talking on the buffet?
Okay. The schnitzel.
Hmm.
So they have potato. They have some salads. They have potato salads that I like.
Hmm.
Um, and then their dessert section. So I think, yeah, as you can see, I like most food as long as it's not raw food. So maybe I should have talked about what I don't like. I don't. I'm
Okay.
not. Yes, I
New
don't like
podcast idea. What is your least favorite food?
raw
But then you
food.
would then you would have said raw food, which is like all of the food, right? That hasn't been cooked yet. Yeah, this isn't working.
And then again, sushi would also be raw food in my book.
Yep.
So
It would. It would.
I think Shabnam should really come to a data girl next year.
It sounds like the
Yeah.
perfect. It's traveling. You can bring your family. There could be data lakes if you submit a session on data lakes. Uh, the venue is very nicely decorated. There's art in it.
And
Perfect.
also a
And
part of that, we have German food.
German food.
That sounds like the
And
perfect
technically a
conference
beer
for me to
garden.
go to.
So,
Technically, we're really checking all the boxes.
oh, this is like your perfect event. And you can meet me there, hopefully.
Oh, that's awesome. So what time of the year does Data Grillin happen?
It
It's
always
top
happens
secret.
like in the May June time frame. We didn't do it this year, but we're going to be back next year. And funny enough, we will announce next year's dates in a week from now. So, like I said, very very soon.
Very nice.
Technically, we're going to announce it in a week and a day from today, but I mean,
Jump, jump, jump. Will it be in the show notes?
it will be in the show notes.
Great.
You haven't heard it
Perfect.
here first because you've heard it at Data Saturday Rhineland first, but
Ah,
it will be in the show notes. Potentially.
amazing. I
And
love that for us.
I love it for all the people that get to submit and join us and have some
Hmm.
bratwurst and some beer and whatnot with us, hang out in the beer garden, watch the fancy wall decorations that I've never really noticed, but I'm taking your word for it, Jess.
You're going to love them. Once you see them, you'll be like, oh, this is what Jess was talking about. Okay, okay.
I should go on a site visit soon.
Perfect. Love that.
Also, when I'm going to be in Epcot, I will most probably not going to be going to the German restaurant, but I will keep you all posted on that as well.
Yes, maybe a review from you. How German is the German restaurant?
Oh yeah, don't tell me because I don't want to hear it's all probably
It, so,
unauthentic.
no, it is very authentic, Shabnam. Also in Germany, everybody's walking around wearing lederhosen and dirndl, and that kind of food is what we
That's
eat
true.
all day, every day,
Hmm.
especially vegetarians like me.
Perfect.
I mean, I only get to eat potato salad 365, but
Hey, it's delicious.
anyways, this episode was something because I don't think we've ever had a guest actually breaking the rules on every single question.
Hmm. Hmm.
But
Agreed.
you know what? We're going to allow it. Why not?
We've got new rules now. That's
No,
it.
no,
It's fine.
no, 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 no. This was a one-time thing. We do not have new rules now. From
Okay,
the
we'll
next
see.
episode, again, old rules apply. You've
Maybe
heard it
add
here
that to
first.
the pre-recording checklist. A reminder of the questions.
Technically, it is in there, but I didn't read it, emphasizing because
Ah,
the
this is your
checklist
own fault
says
then.
3 questions with only one answer, all capital letters. I can't do more
Okay,
formatting
okay.
because it's in Notepad, which cannot be overly generic. Generic also again capital letters. So
Yeah, I
it
don't
is in
think you
there,
went
but I
through
did
them.
it not properly relay
This
that.
is on
So
you. This is
this
on
is
you,
on
buddy.
me. as
Okay.
everything is
Next
on the
time.
show. Next time. I mean, this is only episode 100 and something, so we're still learning.
We'll get it right someday.
Life is a journey. We're all learning all day, every day.
Mhm.
So, anyways, Shabnam, thank you so much again for joining us. Thank you so
for
much for
having
breaking
me.
the rules. We would never
Yes.
do that ourselves, but because
Mm-mm.
Jess and I were very adherent to all kinds of rules, but there's a first for everything. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And we see you all next week, one day before we announce the Data Grown dates for next year, with yet another guest. Bye.
Bye, folks.
Bye.